everybody, this is MyCollectables coming back with another video. We finally have the Star Wars characters announcement. That's coming out for Return of the Jedi. We saw the leak article, we saw some of the hints, and now it looks like it's been confirmed at least one of the characters. I have not looked at this article yet. I'm doing this raw with you right now. I'm going to give you my thoughts on the prices, how they look. I can tell you this Rancor monster right here from Return of the Jedi is looking absolutely amazing just from Veve's tweet. But once I get into the article, I'll see how many edition size they have, what the price is, and what the third character is. I think it's supposed to be Jabba the Hutt, to go with Admiral Akbar. That's what the kind of leak said, but we'll check that out. So if you do like the video, make sure you hit like. And you gotta comment down below after you watch this and let me know, what do you think about these characters? What do you think about this drop? And give me your price predictions too. That way we can see how this works together and see how we're going to go at this for sure. I'll also, follow me on Twitter. I'll follow you back. We can do this there as well. But this is super exciting for me because it's Star Wars. And look at the Rancor right there. He looks amazing. Check him out. He's got his chain. He broke free. That's really movie accurate. And look at him, oh my God, he looks awesome. If you remember, he was in, of course, the Boba Fett show, of course. They had him in he rode a Rancor in that. And then, of course, I believe it's the Boba Fett show. And then, of course, the Return of the Jedi itself, when Luke went down there, Jedi Luke. So we have the two of them. Now let's get into this. I can't wait. I got to check this out. Here we go. Okay, Return of the Jedi 40th Anniversary Series. Let me just scroll down right here. I see Jabba the Hutt's name right here. I see it right here, and there he is. It's Jabba the Hutt. Holy smokes, he looks good. Look at that. That looks awesome. It's too bad he's not animated, but that looks amazing. That is going to be a beautiful centerpiece for any Star Wars collector in this app to have in your vault. Is Jabba the Hutt sitting right there, because you can surround him with C-3PO, and you can do Boba Fett back there, Luke in front of him. This is going to be really good. Now, what's the price? $60. Okay, I thought that's probably what it would be, and just under 5,000 editions. That's a decent amount of editions. So that means, most people are going to get a chance to get him for sure, right? That is quite something. He looks good. And that is really big. I mean, look at the detail on the surface right there. And there's Salacious Crumb would sit right over there with those pillows, or Slave Leia, but I don't think we'll ever get that. Just so you know, the Princess Leia in her slave outfit from before, what they called it, has been discontinued as a toy. We'll never get that toy again. But we might one day get it in Veve, but I doubt it. This will probably be Salacious Crumb right there. But look, there's this little jug where he keeps his little food, little lizards that he eats. And I can't wait to see this whole thing right here. So 4,800, that is a lot of editions. So that's going to take a lot right here. Now we got the Rancor right here. Look at that. And you saw him right here doing his thing. I mean, that animation looks absolutely amazing to me as a Star Wars fan. That looks incredible. Look at the detail on his skin. That is high level, you guys. I got to tell you, I'm not just, Star Wars fandoming here. That is a really beautiful looking NFT collectible. Look at the detail. That's going to be cool. Okay, how many we got? 60 gems is, 2,800. So there's a lot of him as well. So, don't expect these ones to be super high priced in the market afterwards with that kind of, in this day and age. But the detail on that is absolutely incredible. Now, of course, we got Akbar, and he is an ultra rare. So there is no secret rare on this drop. It doesn't look like right here. And there's 60 gems right here, and he's 1983 edition. So a decent amount of him, just under 2,000, which is, 1983 is the year, of course, of Star Wars. So that is interesting. Now, let's just look down here to see if there's any other notes, like, how with the Hulk drop that we had, the Hulk drop says you have to collect all 4 Hulks. There's going to be 3 more Hulks coming. Then you'll get a special Hulk. It doesn't look like we're going to be getting any other characters right here. So this is just, basically a high edition size 60 gem drop. So they all look amazing. Look at Akbar. He looks absolutely fantastic right there. Look at the detail on him. Looks totally screen accurate. I mean, the Rancor is animated with sound. I can't wait to hear his roar. He looks amazing. And Jabba the Hutt looks absolutely incredible. Now, here's the thing though. Okay, now seeing this for the first time, this is just my initial raw reaction. There's a lot of additions, so I don't think this one is going to do crazy well in the market. You'll probably get a chance to get these under retail, I assume, and also, it might not sell out because there's so many of them. even though these look absolutely incredible. And I think, in different times, maybe like last year, these would have sold out in 2 seconds. But I think you'll probably get a chance to get this in aftermarket for cheaper. I don't know about Akbar, though. He might go for a bit higher just because he's such a meme. He has that iconic, saying, "It's a trap," right there, right? Which is cool. And so, we'll see what he goes with there. But I think that, because it's 60 and there's so many of them, it's probably going to take a little while to sell out, if at all. But Jabba the Hutt for me is an absolute. These are a must for me. Like all three of these look absolutely incredible, especially like Jabba and the Rancor. They look absolutely nuts to me. So, in terms of price prediction, I'm going to say Jabba's going to go under retail, which is crazy to me that he would. But because there's like 5,000 of them and he's 60 gems, I'll probably put him at about 45 or so, which would be great. I'd love to pick him up for that. The Rancor probably be closer, like just over retail or just close to retail, I think, because he's animated. I don't know how many people know about the Rancor so much. I mean, he is a monster, so he could be right around retail as well. And then I would think that, Admiral Akbar should probably be about, maybe about 75 or so. But all three of these could go under retail at some point just because there's so many of them. This is just me being honest. This is just me being like trying to be smart about it, trying to like give you what I think just based upon the previous stuff we have. I mean, Obi-Wan Kenobi is still like right around retail, right? So like you got to be realistic here, but I will definitely be looking to mint one of these for sure myself. Now, if I knew that we had Akbar coming, so I went and looked them up on eBay for you. If you want to get a first appearance Akbar original vintage card, it's got to be, right here, we got the Return of the Jedi right there. You can see, you can pick up a nice raw copy here for about 160 Canadian or about 125 US. If you get a real beater, you can actually get it even lower. These ones right here are the vintage collection, which are newer, but this is an actual vintage 1983. So that's pretty fun. I've owned this toy many times in the past. It's pretty cool. Now, I did suspect Rancor, so I looked him up as well. If you want to pick up an actual Rancor, here's the Rancor keeper, the guy who keeps the Rancor, but there's the Rancor himself. If you scroll down here, you want to get a raw copy, you're looking at 100 and something bucks right here. You can see it's actually about this big. This is vintage 1983. It came in this giant box right here. If you can see the big Rancor, if you can get one sealed, I mean, you are talking about like tons of money. There isn't even one available on eBay right here. So that's crazy. So now look, I'm going to look up vintage Jabba the Hutt just for fun right here. Okay. Because he also is in a box set, a big fig right here. You can see it came in this box right here. You look, $500 right there. This is the highest price one, but here is a box one right here. This one is a different language version, variation right there. We scroll down. You can see he's got the whole thing. There's Crumb, right beside him. So hopefully one day we'll get Salacious Crumb to sit there. You can see it almost exactly the same as the one we're getting in Veve. And you can see him right there, $200, a couple hundred, but he is a centerpiece, okay, in terms of Star Wars collecting. So, if that's just a little food for thought for you, this one to me is going to be the best. And he might actually do better than we're thinking, but there's 5,000 of them almost. So that is a lot to burn through. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think. I'm super stoked about this. I can't wait for it. I'm going after it as well. And it's coming on May the 19th, which is this upcoming Friday. So, let me know if you're going to go for it as well. And if you do, good luck on the drop. I'll see you in the next video and happy collecting.